So we are gonna start standing, get nice and warm, and then we'll go into some arms and abs, but we are gonna start with those legs. Go ahead and open up nice and wide. Heels are gonna be in, toes are gonna be out. We're starting with some second position work today. So I want you to just slide down for 2 and then stand up nice and tall for 2. Really slow, down that imaginary wall for 2 and then lift and squeeze. So slow and steady here. I know those hips are tight. Press your knees back as you slide down. So really think about this as a slow, controlled motion. You're still gonna get warm, I promise. But what I want you to think about is as your heels are turned in, toes are out, you are sliding down. Try to get your thighs parallel and then squeeze to lift. So this is a slow, controlled movement here. You're here for about 30 seconds as we start to wake those legs up. Then we'll get into some of that pulsing. Big squeeze at the top. Down for 2, lift and squeeze. Now remember those shoulders, they stay nice and relaxed here. Pull them down your back. Hands can come to your hips. We're not engaging those arms just yet. You've got it. Down for 2, lift and squeeze. Good. Lower for 2, lift and squeeze. You have 2 more here. I want you to meet me at the bottom of this next one and hold. You're going to come up an inch, down an inch, up an inch, down an inch. Now, I want you to make this harder for yourself by making it deliberate, no bouncing. Every time you pulse down, your knees are pressing back. Your modification today, if you've been working really hard with me this week, is just to stay up a little bit higher. Your goal is to get your thighs parallel to that mat. Move those toes around if you need to. You're still here, down, up, down, and up. Pull your belly button in. Good. You're going back to full range with 2 pulses at the bottom. In 3, 2, 1. So you lift up and you come down for 2, squeeze, lower for 2, lift, lower for 2, and you lift. Watch that bouncing. You're still driving your tailbone down to the ground. It's down for 2, squeeze to lift. You've got it. Tiny pulses, big lift. 10, 2, good, lift. Last 9, 2, big squeeze. You've got 8 to go, and we stay low. Keep squeezing your butt, waking up those thighs right here. 6, 2, squeeze, 5, 2, and squeeze. You've got it. 4, 2, squeeze, 3, 2, squeeze. Good. 2, 2, squeeze. Last 1, 2, and you freeze. Press your knees back. Now open those arms out to the side. Give me those tiny little pulses up. Isometric hold with your legs. They're going to start to burn. If you need to come up a little higher, if you need to stand for a second, you stand and then you meet me down there stronger. Tiny little pulses waking up your shoulders. 10 and 9. Good. 3 changes in your arms right here. It's 8 and 7. You've got the 6 tiny pulses up. Last 5 and 4, 3, 2, circles to that back of that room. You circle back, circle, nice and controlled. I know your legs are warm. You have this. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, reverse that circle here. 6, 5, good. 4 and 3, 2 changes left. Hold onto it. 2 on 1. You pulse it down. Press your arms up. Pulse it down and press. You've got it. Reach those hands long and strong. You have a hold left, and that's it. So if you're not there, you find it. Pinkies are reaching all the way up. Can you sink down 1 inch further? 10, 9 and a hold. 8, 7, good. 6 and 5. Keep pulsing. 4, last 3, 2, and you freeze. Hands come up over your head. Sink down 1 inch lower. Notice your heels did not come up. Keep your heels down for this warm up. 10, 9. Can you come any further down right here? Go. 8 and 7. Press your knees back. 6, 5. Tuck your tailbone under. 3, 2, 1. Stand. Heel toe those feet right in underneath of you. Heels come together, toes come apart for me. Hands still at your hips. You're going right into your calf raises here. So you lift, lower, lift, lower. Good. I want you to think about pulling your belly button in right here. As you lift those heels, you are squeezing inner thighs, squeezing your glutes. Lift, lower. I'd rather you see my feet than my face, so if it starts to disappear, it's fine. When you have that belly pulled in, you should feel nice and tall. Think about your breath here. Lift, lower, lift and lower. Can you start just coming halfway down? So think a couple inches, big squeeze, a couple inches, big squeeze. So your calves are what I need you squeezing right here, but I need your shoulders to stay relaxed. It's just halfway down, lift. 10, lift, good. 9, reach. 8 and reach, good. 7, lift, you got it. 6, reach. 5, reach, good. 4, keep lifting. Go. 3, lift. 2, lift. 1, lift, hold. 1 inch pulses at the top of your range. 1 inch pulses. Here's where your calves should be nice and warm. I need you fighting. It is slow and controlled. I do not want you racing with those heel lifts because I don't want you hurting yourself. Think of this more as a 1 inch lift, Nice and controlled and slow. 10, 9, is your belly still pulled in? Are your shoulders relaxed? 8, 7, 6 and a hold. 5, you got it. 4, last 3, 2, and you freeze for me at the top. Reconnect your heel. You slide down, 2, 3, and you freeze. If you need to hold on to something, find it. If not, you can bring your hands to prayer. You can reach them in front of you to keep your balance here. You come down an inch, up an inch, down an inch, up an inch. Your belly button is still pulled in, just like that second position. Relax your shoulders and think about your heels squeezing together every time you pulse down. Lots of thighs to kick off class today. Think to yourself, if you are sore from those curtsies, from those lunges, from those deadlifts, I need you to think about elongating those muscles right here. Squeeze your heels together and pulse down an inch. I know you're warm. You're breathing through it. Shoulders stay relaxed. Belly button pulls in. Can you really squeeze those heels? Keep this in the back of your legs. 10, 9, I need you to come down 1 inch lower. 8, good. 7, keep pulsing here. Go 6 and 5. You've got this. 4, last 3, 2, and we freeze. Heels come up 1 inch higher. Don't let them slide down. Start to press your knees back. It's a tiny little movement of you wrapping your knees back right here. Think outer thigh and those glutes. So press your legs back an inch. Here is where your heels want to start to fall down even more. I need you to fight to get them up. Can you come 1 inch lower? Fight for those shakes in this series right here. You get a tiny break in your legs after this, so don't miss this. Press back. Good. 8 and 7. We've got this. Tiny presses. 6 more here. 5 and 4. Combo movement here in 2. Last 1. You pulse it down an inch. Press back. Down an inch. Press back. Perfect. Down. Press. Down and press. Think about squeezing your heels, squeezing your thighs. 8 and press. We've got this. 7, more than halfway through. It's 6 and press. Final 5 and press. You've got it. 4 and press. Thighs on fire here. Don't you quit. 3 and press. You've got this. 2 and press. Last 1, press and hold. Start tucking your tailbone under for me. Roll your hips. This is going to wake up that center booty. 2 changes left. You are tucking your tailbone under, rolling that belly button, trying to get it towards your forehead, but get down there low. Those heels better be high. Tuck it under. Good. 10, 9, 8. Keep tucking. 7. 2 changes left. We have this here. It's 5 and 4. Good. 3, 2, 1. Pulse it down and tuck. Good. Pulse and tuck. You have this. Pulse and tuck. All you have is a hold left. So if you're even contemplating that break, can you fight through this next 20 seconds? Pulsing down, tucking under. You can do this. I need you to come down 1 more inch. So form looks great right there. 5, press. 4, press. Good. 3, tuck. Last 2, and tuck. Last 1, tuck, hold. Everybody, hands come up overhead. You're going to come down 2 more inches. Your heels are going to come up. Belly pulls in. You have 10 seconds right here. I need you to fight through this. Can you come down anymore? Are your heels up high? Are you shaking? 5 seconds. Beautiful, Sid. 4, 3, 2, and you rest all the way up. Beautiful. Grab that left heel for me. Nice little warm up. Grab that heel. Bring your foot towards your seat. I'm being punished now. I'm going to fall. Grab that other heel for me. Perfect. You're not there long, but we're going down to your mat. We've got a little bit of a plank and push-up series, and then we stand back up. So option for you if you need to, you can move that computer. You're meeting me at the back of your mat right here. Lift those hands up overhead. Dive your hands down to your mat and walk yourself out into your first plank. Perfect. First plank right here. Legs are warm. Let's get that core to catch up. Spread your fingertips out nice and wide for me. From here, option to stay on your toes, option to drop to your knees. First set of push-ups, you come down. For 2, press up. For 2, good. Lower, 2, lift, 2. I need you to inhale as you lower. I promise it will help you. Exhale as you press away. Starting with those push-ups so you feel strong for those, not those planks, because I want you to commit to these push-ups. It's 30 seconds. You just hit that halfway mark. 15 seconds to go. You're going to meet me in that plank. Down for 2. If you're only coming down a couple inches, I need you to release your hands at the bottom and then press yourself all the way back up. You've got it. 5, 4. Get that last push up in. 3, 2, 1. Everybody walks down to your forearms. Open your feet apart for me right here. Good. Hold on to that form. You rock forward. you press back into your heels. Rock forward, press back. If that doesn't feel good, just hold center on that plank. Think about pulling your belly button towards your spine, elbows towards your toes. If you can, you rock forward, press back. Good. Forward and back for 4. Press. Good. 3. Press. Final 2. And press. Last 1. Back to center. Walk up to your hands. If you can't stay in that forearm plank, go right into your shoulder taps. Feet are spread apart. These are slow. Your hips are not moving. If your wrists are bothering you, stay in that forearm plank and just reach in front of those hands. 2 changes and you're out of this first set. So hold on to it for me. Nice, slow, and controlled taps. 8, 7. I need your belly pulled in. I want your hips square. Slow it down and do not rush. 5. Good. 4 and 3. Last 2. On 1, you're right back to your forearms. Wrist, get a break. Glue your legs together for me right here. Perfect. You drop your hips to that right side. You come over that imaginary beach ball to that left side. Wake up those obliques right here. If this doesn't feel good, you hold center. You have 1 change left. I want you to fight through it. I know you want that break right now, but I want you to fight to let those abs get so warm. Arms are warm, shoulders warm, legs are talking. In 10 seconds, you have that final change. It's a combo move. You walk back up. Just to finish off that week nice and strong, you finish with those push-ups and plank up downs. In 10, you're walking back to your hands. 9 and 8, you've got it. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Walk back up. Here's where we finish. You give me 1 push-up, plank up down on that right side, plank up down on that left, and then you give me another push-up. You get to stand up after this, so finish strong. 30 seconds. You're already in it. You give me 1 push-up, and then you give me that plank up down. It is totally your call how fast you go here. I don't care how many you get in. Stay on your knees if you need to. Go into that all 4 position if you have to. 20 seconds. Your heart rate's coming up a little bit here. Arms are starting to talk to you. You are standing up in 15 seconds. You're going to meet me on those hands in that regular plank. Fight through this last little bit. If the plank up downs don't feel good, just hang on to those push-ups. 8 seconds. Here we go. 7, 6. Nice. 5. You've got this. Perfect, Alyssa. Hold on to it. 4, 3, 2. Find your plank. Lift your hips all the way up. Start to pedal out those knees. You're off of the floor for a little while. Start to walk your hands to your feet, feet to your hands. Take your time rolling yourself to the top and grab those weights for me. Grab those weights. We stay in arms right here and we get nice and warm. Cindy, we got to make sure we hit everything for you before you have to drop. Everybody, goalpost position for me. Goalpost position, soft bend in your knees. Finish out those shoulders. Press in and out. We've been working on this week, so your range of motion should feel pretty good. Open and close. But unlike yesterday, I don't want you in a 2 count. I want you to single it out. Open and then squeeze. You can make this as easy for yourself as you want. So I need you squeezing your arms together, keeping your shoulders pulled down your back. You've got 10, 9, 8, 7, good, 6, really squeezing that imaginary ball. 4, 3, 2, bring your arms parallel, tiny pulses up right here. Wrists are right over those elbows. You are pressing up, your belly is pulled in. Tiny little controlled pulses. 10 and 9, you've got it. 8 and 7, start to walk those arms out nice and wide right here for 5. Good. 4, 3, 2, and you freeze for me. Extend long, pull it in. So that high hammer curl right here. In and extend, squeeze. Pull in, extend, squeeze. So I need you to think about your shoulders here. Shoulder blades pull down your back. Belly button is pulled in nice and tight. We reach and pull. Reach and pull. 10 and 9. Good. 8 and 7. We got the 6 and 5, final 4, last 3, good, 2, I need you to hold it out on 1 right here, little pulses up, arms are long, pulse up 1 inch, you drop those weights whenever you need, go 10 right here, last 9 and 8, perfect, 7 and 6, keep pressing, 5 and 4, last 3, good, 2, on 1, just hold for me, palms face down, bring those arms in for the over and unders, over, under, arms are long and strong right here, over and under. Keep moving. Don't start to lean back. Don't lean forward. Tuck that tailbone under here for 10, 9, good, 8, 7, 6, and 5. You got it. 4, last 3, 2, 1. Hold it up right here. You come down for 2, lift it up. for 2, down, 2, lift, 2, good. So nice and controlled. Now we're in the front of those shoulders. It should feel good. 6 here, and you hold it up for some pulses. 5, and lift, good. 4, and squeeze. 3, and squeeze. We've got this. 2, and squeeze. Last one, tiny pulses at that top of your range. Little presses here. Arms are even with those shoulders, or wrists, excuse me, even. Go for 10 and 9. You've got this. 8, just smile through it. 7 and 6. Final 5 in a combo. 4 and 3. You've got this. 2 on 1. You lower down. For 2, you lift it up. Pulse. 2, 1 at that top. So 3 pulses at that top. Good. 3, 2, 1. Pull it down. Nice. Reach. 2, 1. Pull it down. Lift it up. Pulse up. For 2, then pull it down. For 2. Final 3, 2, 3. Lower down. We've got it. 2, 2, 3. Lower down. Last 1, 2, 3. Hold right here. Final change. You squeeze your shoulder blades. Reach your arms to me. Squeeze and reach. Biceps next. Squeeze and reach. If you need to, you drop those weights down. You make a fist. You pull back and you press. 8, reach. 7, reach. 6, reach. Don't quit. 5, and you lower those arms. 4, reach. 3, and reach. Good. 2, and reach. Last 1, and you made it. Drop those arms down to your side. Grab your weights if you just dropped them. We go into your bicep curls. Both weights come into your right hand for me. Right into that regular bicep. We were doing these in a lunge earlier this week, so this is your gift that we're going to stand here. I want you to go ahead and have that palm face that ceiling to start. Nice. You're not here super long. I want you to make sure you get your biceps nice and warm. Pull your belly button in and give me that long reach and then that pull. Reach and pull. Reach and pull. Good. So think to yourself, you squeeze your tricep, squeeze your bicep. Tricep and bicep. Nice. We are going to go into those oblique dips. So open your feet apart just a little bit here. Soft bend in your knees. You are going to bring that left hand behind your head for me. Turn this into a hammer curl. You have 6 here, and we add that oblique dip. 5, reach. Good. 4, squeeze. 3, and squeeze. Last 2, and squeeze. After this last one, you're going to add that reach to the side. You reach down for 2, hammer curl. Good. You reach down for 2 and that hammer curl. Take these slow and controlled. How far can you reach down that leg so that you're feeling that stretch on your left side and that pinch on your right side? Good. You have 6 more here and you're back at the top. You reach all the way down, pull it in. Good. Reach. Think about a 2 count. Think about when you get to the bottom, can you go any further down right there? You've got 3 left. Nice. 2 more. Do not let that elbow start to rock. On this last one, stay in your hammer curl. Wait. Hand comes to your side. 10, 9, 8, 7. Good. 6, 5. Keep squeezing here for 4, 3, 2. On 1. Elbow comes up at that 90. Face your palm towards the ceiling. Open that arm up. Squeeze it in. Final change right here. Open up. We're just going into that nice rotation. Open. Close. Elbow stays right on your side. Shoulders are relaxed. Your biceps should be talking to you. 10, 9, 8. Keep squeezing those weights. 7, 6. You've got this. 5 and 4. Last 3, 2, 1. Switching sides. Weights come into that right hand. Here we go. Right into that regular bicep curl. You're back to your legs after we finish this side. So I need you to give it lots of love. Squeeze your bicep and then that tricep. Full extension. None of this half stuff rocking. I want you to fully extend, squeeze. There's no momentum here. It's all that strength that you have. You have a soft bend in your knees. We're going back to those legs after this. So I need you to be ready to give them some love. Arm should be getting tired. Right arm should be talking to you. Full extension and that squeeze. We are turning this into a hammer curl going into those oblique dips in 10, 9. Hand comes behind that head. 8 and 7. Good. 6. Stay nice and tall with that chest. 4, 3. Turn it into that hammer curl right here. Hammer curl. Lower and lift. Now we're having that forearm help us out a little bit. You still have that full extension. Both weights are in your hand. It should be a little bit heavier here. Good. For 10, 9, 8. Add that dip in 7, 6. We got it. 5 and 4. Last 3, 2 on 1. You lower down. For 2, lift and squeeze. Beautiful. down for 2, lift and squeeze. Take this slow because I want you to find that pinch. Even if you need to put your finger on your side so that you're pinching something with that oblique, you should be getting tired in those arms. If you need to stand and just hit that hammer curl, it's fine. From here, you have 6 to go and you meet me at that top. Really reaching down here. You got it. 4 more to go. Big reach and we squeeze. 3 to go. Big squeeze, meet me at the top. You stay in that hammer curl in 2. Last one right here, all the way down. Squeeze, hammer curl for 10, 9, 8, 7. Keep that elbow in nice and tight for 6 and 5. Final 4, last 3. Good. 2. Find that 90. Palm faces that ceiling, hand at your hip. Open up for 2. Pull it back in. Open and close. Open and close. You've got it. Open. Squeeze your weights. Don't let that elbow come off of your rib cage as you find that rotation. That burn is happening in your bicep and that outer part of your arm. 10, 9, good. 8, 7, 6, and 5. You've got this. 4, last 3, 2, and 1. Drop those weights, set them right to the side for me. We move on. Quick little stretch of those arms. Bring your right arm across. Press into that left hand for 3, for 2. Switch it out for me, opposite side. You've got 1 more change standing, and then we go down to that mat. From here, give yourself a couple little hugs. If you need to, open that chest up. Don't worry, we'll hit those triceps on the floor today. From here, we're keeping it slow. You have 3 changes each side. We got to give you that little finisher from what we were working on this week, but it's slow and a little bit different. Relax your shoulders. Meet me in the center of your mat right here. As we go into that movement, you are going to give me that nice little step back. You give me 2 pulses in your lunge. You lift that knee and you go right into your single leg deadlift, okay? So you pull yourself in. You have 2 pulses at the bottom. Down for 2, lift that knee and reach. Everything stays slow today. You are not going fast. You pulse down for 2, lift your knee up. You give me that single leg deadlift. If it is too much, drop your foot down and just hinge at your waist. Okay, so it's slow. This one is not meant to be fast. I'm not rushing you through it like we really hustled this week. For your 2 pulses, nice and slow and controlled right here. You drive through that front heel as you lift that knee up and you go right into that nice little deadlift. Pull that knee back in and take it nice and slow in your pulses. I want those legs to be nice and warm here as we get ready to hit that mat. So take it slow, 20 seconds to go. I am making you do these because I want you to feel your balance. I want you to feel where you're sore. A lot of you have been on every day this week. This is the slow version, Alyssa. You should have seen us on steroids this week. 10 seconds left. You are holding in that single leg deadlift. You're gonna meet me there in 8, 7, good, 6, 5, final 4, 3, 2, on 1, hinge that leg, reach it. Reach your arms forward. Beautiful. Now hold here, point through your toe for me. Can you give me tiny little lifts with that leg? Pulse at 8, 7, 6, find your balance. 5, 4, and a hold. 3, 2, this is it on this side. 10-second hold. You should feel so much strength in that left leg. I know it's burning. Can you bend that knee 1 inch further? Reach as if energy's coming out of your fingertips for 10. Point through your toe. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Bring that knee and set it down. Opposite side. No rest. You come into your lunge. You give me 2 pulses at that bottom. Drive that knee up. Reach that leg back for your deadlift. Pull your knee back in. So you pulse down for 2. Drive that knee up. Reach. This is slow. I want you to feel what you're working. Hamstring, quad, glutes. When you're in that lunge, think to yourself, your knee should almost tap that mat. It's only coming up an inch, down an inch. Then you're gonna drive that knee into your chest and extend that leg back. Think about your seesaw motion. Soft bend in that right leg. You've got this. Nice. If you're losing your balance, drop your foot for your deadlift. You give me that deadlift on that floor. Then you step back and you give me your 2 pulses. I am fine with it. You have less than 20 seconds to go on this side. Know that you're getting ready to come down to that mat. Breathe through this for me. Find your balance. I want your top half getting parallel to that mat. Yes, let me see it. Let me see it. Now hinge forward. Nice, Alyssa, got it. Final 10 seconds right here. 9, 8, 7, 6, good, 5 and 4, last 3, 2, everybody knee me. If you need to drop your foot down, that's fine. You're in your single leg deadlift, you can give me that 1 inch up at the bottom. If not, you're reaching, pulse it, 10, 9, get that toe up there, 8, squeeze your butt, 7, you are still reaching, you are square for me, 6 and 5, we've got this, 4, belly in right here for 3, good, 2, hold on 1, final 10 seconds, I know we're in that single leg work, it should feel good, 8 seconds, beautiful, pray through it, nice Kathleen, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, come all the way down, just to stretch you out, bring your hands behind your head, just give me a couple good mornings here, down for 2, lift, squeeze, lower for 2, lift, and squeeze. So now your hips are square, both feet are down. I just want you to feel that nice little stretch in your hamstrings. Squeeze your glutes to the top. 3 more here. We come down to your mat. I need you to bring a weight with you. Final 2, big squeeze. Last one right here, all the way up to the top. Grab your weights. Well, really just one weight is all you need. Comes to the top of your mat. Second round of push-ups and we go right back into your glutes. You're gonna be on that mat for almost the remainder of class. So if you need to move your computer, move it now. Meet me at the back of your mat. Dive your hands down, walk yourself out into that nice, beautiful plank. Option to come to those knees if you need to. It's just one change. You're down for 5, you press up for 1. Down, 2, 3, 4, 5. Release your hands and your feet, then you press up. If you need to do these on your knees, it's fine, but you've got to go down nice and slow. Release your hands at the bottom, press yourself up. Most of you can come down on your toes and then press up to your knees. If your back bothers you, I know when it bothers you, just don't do it. Beautiful. Then press all the way up. These look good. Find those toes because I know you can do it. You have 20 seconds to go in these. In 10 seconds, you're just giving me single push-ups. So get 2 more of these in. You got it. Nice. So after this last one, single out your push-ups. Give me 4 regular push-ups. In 3, in 2, 4 regular push-ups. Lower, lift. You got it. Lower, lift. Final 2 right here. Last one, press back and rest. No plank to go into. Just wanted to make sure those shoulders were thinking about us. You are going to go ahead and bring your forearms onto your mat for me. Forearms come down. If you would prefer to be on your hands, you can be in that all 4 position, but I'm going to cue this on your forearms today. Give your wrists a break. So spread your fingertips out nice and wide for me. Extend your right foot back. Now pull your belly button in. What I want everyone to do is drop between those shoulder blades so you feel what that feels like, and then pull yourself back up because you've got to stay lifted here. Your chest is working and your abs are working. Point through your toe. You're going to lift that leg up and tap that toe down. Stay nice and square. Think about that line under your butt and your center booty right here. Big lift and tap. Good. Lift and tap. Do not worry about your height because you're going to tuck your tailbone as you start lifting. So you're not going to go very high, which is completely fine. Abs pull in and you're tucking that tailbone. 6 here. Lift and tap. Good. 5 and tap. Stay lifted in your shoulders here, looking right to the edge of your mat. 3 to go. Tap. 2 and tap. You got it. On this last one, lift that toe up. Hold. You're going to bring your knee in. Extend, squeeze. Pull your knee in. Extend, squeeze. 2 big movements. 2 small movements coming up. You've got it. Reach and pull. Nice. Reach and pull. 6 and in. Everything is slow and controlled today. Big reach. 4. Squeeze. 3 and squeeze. Final 2 and squeeze. Last one. Hold it out there. Tiny pulses up. 1 inch pulse. 1 inch pulse. You've got it. 8, 7. Good. 6 and 5. Final 4 and 3. Last 2. Hold on 1. Flex your foot. Little bend and press. You only have 1 change left on this side in this position. 10, 9, 8. Good. 7 and 6. Tiny bend and press. It's so little. 2 inch bend. Biggest reach. And 4. You hold. 3, 2. Final change. You pulse up an inch. Bend press. Up an inch. Bend press. Squeeze. Bend press. You've got this. 8. Bend press. Final 7. Bend and press. You've got 6. Bend press. So you bend and press and lift it up. 5. Press. 4. Press. Last 3 and press. 2. Don't lose it. 1 press, hold, bring that knee back in. You come right onto your left side. Grab that weight for me. Weight is the option. You're gonna bring it behind that right knee. You're not in your clams long. Option if you wanna use that weight, you use that weight for me. I'm not gonna use it since I'm coming back from that knee injury. I don't wanna hurt myself. Flex your feet for me right here. Open that leg up. Hips stay square. Now pull your belly button in for me. Squeeze your weight if you have that weight. Even if you don't have your weight, flex your foot. Start giving me tiny pulses up right here. Where does this movement come from? Top right corner of that butt into your outer thigh. So this is a tiny movement. You're not flailing here. You're barely lifting because all you're doing is squeezing as tight as you can. 8 here, good. 7, nice. 6, squeeze that weight. 5 and 4, you've got this. 3, last 2. On 1, hold, tiny little circles. Everything is tiny in this clamshell. Control that circle as you're drawing that imaginary circle around a beach ball, a tennis ball. Think about the lift that you're getting every time. 6 here. Stamp that arm in front of you. 5, good. 4 and 3. Last 2, reverse that circle here. Good. 8 and 7. You've got this. 6 and 5. Option to hold that weight or get rid of it. 4 and 3. Last 2. Hold on 1, flex, point your toe. You're gonna tap your knee towards that other knee and then just lift back up to parallel. Tap and lift. So think about an internal rotation here. Internal, you only have 2 changes left. Internal, external. Internal, external. Go 10, 9, 8. We're just deconstructing that movement. 7, 6, 5. Squeeze that weight if you can. Go 4 and 3. Last 2. Hold at the top on 1. Tap your toe to your ankle. Lift it back up. You know that final movement. I'm sure you do. Open, close, external, internal, external, internal. 10, 9, 8, 7. Good. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Full movement. Knee to knee, toe to ankle. Knee to knee, toe to ankle. If you're holding your weight, I know you're on fire here. Tap and tap. I'm on fire and I don't even have my weight. You tap and tap. Good. Keep on going. This is that final movement on this right side before you get to switch. Tap and tap. Good. Tap and tap. Keep going. 10, 9, 8. Nice and dramatic here. Get that knee up nice and high. 7, 6. Final. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop it down. Take that weight. Put it right to the side. Come right to your all 4 position. You are going into your triceps. I know some of you have wrist issues. You sit back on your heels and you give me that big hinge. It's 3 changes. Weight comes into your right hand. Full range to start. Lift, tap. Good. Lift and tap. We're just stacking everything on that right side today before we switch over to that left. Reach and tap. I need you to think that you are reaching that arm so high, reaching that hand behind you. Your abs are pulled in nice and tight. I can't wait to get to those abs today. 6, lift. 5, reach. Good. 4 and squeeze. Final. 3 and squeeze. Last 2. Leave it up right here and pulse it for 10. Good. 9, 8. We have it. 7, 6, 5. Good. Combo movement. 4, 3, 2, 1. Full range. 3 pulses. 3, 2, 1. Full range. 3, 2, 1. Full range. I want you to think to yourself right here about getting it above your hips. Alyssa, you leave it at the top and just give me tiny little pulses. I want you to pull it into the midline for 6 counts, like you're bringing it right into the center of your back. Nice. Everybody, full range. 3 pulses here. You have 3 left and you hold it up. Up. 2, 3. Tap it down. Lift. 2, 3. Tap it down. Last 1. Up and hold for me. Hold. Give me your bend and press to finish. Bend and press to finish. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Come right down. You can actually rest. I'll let you go into that child's pose for a second before I switch us out to that other side. Find your child's pose. 4 changes. I keep saying 3 when it's 4. Everyone this week is like, you say 3 and you do 4. All right, we're going into that other side of your leg. Your right side of your body should be fatigued. I'm going to turn over just so you can see me, but you can stay right where you are. So extend that left leg for me. What I need you to do is pull your belly in from the start. Don't let your shoulders collapse. You're going to lift that leg up, tap that toe down, lift and tap. Now think, your belly button is pulled in. I know you want to go higher here, which it's fine to go a little bit higher because you're on your forearms, but still think about the tuck in your tailbone. So when you fully extend that leg, you're tucking under at the same time to go right into that center booty. Your toe is pointed here because I really want you to find as much length as you can in that leg as you are squeezing. Good. Tap, lift. Now, don't fall between those shoulder blades. You have 4 to go, and you leave it up there for a second. Nice. 3, perfect. 2 more. Leave it up there. You bring your knee in, extend, squeeze. Pull your knee in, reach, pull, and press. Think about that slow burn that you are building because you are so controlled in this movement. You do not need to be doing cardio and jumping to get into that nice burn. The strength that you're building in your glutes and your legs right now is great. 4 to go, and you leave it up there. Think about your shoulders here. They are separated. Pull yourself up. Don't start to collapse between them. 2 left. We've got this. On that last one, you leave that leg all the way up there. Good. Tiny pulses up. Tiny controlled pulses. Spread your fingertips out. Stay lifted here. So your belly button does not collapse. Keep lifted. Good. 8, 7. You've got 5 to go. Point through that toe. Pretend like there's a cast on that leg. 3. Last 2, hold on 1, flex your foot, tiny bend press. Tiny bend and press. Think about a 2-inch bend, big reach. You just had that combo movement. I need you fighting for it. You're gonna start sinking into that right side. Don't do it. Stay square right here. 6, 5 in a combo. 4, 3, 2, hold on 1 for me. It's up an inch, bend press. Up an inch, bend press. 2 movements. Squeeze your booty as tight as you can. Whatever you're doing, you are squeezing your butt. Up an inch, bend press. Now that bend and press is about a 2-inch bend, biggest reach you can get. Keep that leg lifted, tuck your tailbone. 6 to go. Beautiful, Kathleen. Tiny lift, bend and press. Tiny lift, bend and press. Everybody, 4 more. You can do this. Keep your chest lifted. I know you're getting tired here. 3, and lift. Bend and press and lift it up. Last one, right here. Hold for me at that top. Flex your foot. Stay lifted. Just hold there for 1 second. Yes. Bring that knee in. You come right into that other side. I'm flipping around. If you use the weight on that last round, you have to use it on this round as well. If you didn't, keep it to the side. Flex your feet, lift it up. Stay square. I do not care how high you're lifted. I'd rather you be square in those hips. Shoulder is stacked. From here, start pulsing up. Remember where this movement is coming from. You will not feel it if you're just lifting that knee. Don't lead with your knee. Squeeze your butt. If you were to put your hand on that left cheek, you should feel the contraction. Pull your belly in right here. 10, 9, good. 8, 7, good. 6, keep lifting. 5, we go into circles here in 3, 2, 1. Tiny controlled circle. If it's not enough, grab that weight or put that weight on the top of your hip. Good. Tiny and controlled. I need you to squeeze your butt. I need you to squeeze it. Do not let your knee and your foot lead this motion. 6, 5, good. 4 and 3. Last 2, reverse that circle here. Circle. You're getting that lift every time you circle. Perfect. 6 to go. 5, and you're gonna point that toe. If you lost your weight at this part of the series, get rid of it now. 3, 2, 1, freeze. Point through your toe for me. Knee comes down to that knee and you open. Internal rotation back to parallel. Internal lift. Internal lift. Good. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. You got it. 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold at 1. Now you have that external rotation back to parallel. Tap, lift. So your knee right here, all it's doing is opening up and going back to parallel. Your toe taps your ankle. You should feel that nice little burn building. 10, 9, 8, and you combo here in 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Combo. Tap your knee to knee, toe to ankle, knee to knee, toe to ankle. Tap and tap, tap and tap. Nice and dramatic here. It might feel funny. It looks funny too. 10, 9, good. 8 and 7. You've got the 6 and 5, 4. Keep on tapping here for 3 and 2, 1, and you made it. Drop that foot down. Take your weight out right into your triceps so I can get you into your abs. Bring that weight into that left hand for me. Make a fist if you need to on your right. Hit your full range. I know we're moving quick here. Lift, tap, lift, and tap. Slow it down. Think about reaching that hand to that imaginary person, squeezing your tricep at the top of that range. Watch your neck. Your neck looks right out to the edge of that mat as you reach and tap. Good. 6, tap. Final 5, and you leave it up there. 4, squeeze. 3, squeeze. 2, squeeze. Last 1. Tiny pulses up for 8. Good. 7, 6, and that combo move. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Combo. Tap it down. Lift up. 2, 3. Tap it down. Lift. 2, 3. Tap it down. Listen, here's where I want you squeezing it towards that midline if you can. You have 3 more here before you leave it up for your bend and press. Kathleen, those look freaking awesome. Your hand is so high above your hips, so keep it up there. Let me see yours up there. Nice. Final 2, 2, 3. On that last one, leave it up at the top. Bend and press to finish. Bend, press. Bend, press. You've got this. Watch that elbow. We all want to lock it out. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and you made it. Drop it down. Come right onto your back for me. Right onto your back. I gotta finish those abs. From here, before we do anything, bring both knees into your chest. Find that nice little rock from side to side right here. Perfect. Feet come flat on your mat for me. Reach your hands up overhead. What we're gonna do here is you're gonna give me 1 reach towards that ceiling. Then you give me 1 reach to the top of your knees, 1 reach towards your ankles. So you reach towards that ceiling. You reach towards your knees, and then you reach towards your ankles here. So you go up at the diagonal towards your ankles. You have 3 more rounds of this. Reach, reach. If it's too much, you're in your regular crunch with your hands behind your head. Last time through right here. Lift above your knees, above your ankles. Hands come behind your head for me. From here, you're going to lift all the way up. Reach your hands towards those ankles. Tap your ankles here. I'd like your palms facing the ceiling if we can. 10, 9, 8, 7. Reach for your pinky. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back through center. Hands come behind your head. Float your feet to tabletop. Flex through your feet for me right here. You lift up, hold center for me, hold center. You're going into a slow bicycle. Extend your left leg. You turn towards that right knee. You come back through center. Then you go towards that opposite knee. You hold in the center every time. These are slow and controlled. Let the center of your belly start to fire up. Twist, center, twist, center. Do not rush these. I want them slow because I want a full extension on your leg. You have 2 minutes of work left. That is it. It is flying by. You finish in your abs right here, so I want you to really breathe through it. So if those look awesome. Full extension on that leg. Nice job. You're here for about 10 more seconds. Get rid of that stop in the center, but keep it slow. So you twist, twist. Good. 8, 7, 6, final 5, and 4. You've got this. 3, last 2, on 1. You come through center, lower your feet, lower your head, necks, and shoulders. You reach your right hand past your left knee. You come all the way back down. Right hand past that left knee for 8. Lower. Good. 7. You really reach. Abs should be nice and warm. 6 and lower. 5, and we switch sides. All the way down, all the way up. Try to reach past that knee. 3 and lower. 2 and lower. On that last one, switch sides. Left arm reaches past that right knee, back to center. 8 and lower. Good. 7 and lower. You've got this. 6, 2 changes left, and you're out of class. 5, all the way down. 4, and reach. We alternate here in 2. Last one. Reach your right hand past that left knee, back through center. Left to your right. I need you finding height here. Both shoulder blades come off of that mat. Every time that you reach, you come down. Now, can you just stay lifted? Roll from side to side right here. Think about right hand and then left hand coming past. You've got it. 10 seconds here. You get a tiny break before we finish it out. 10 seconds. 9 and 8. You're reaching right hand back through center, left hand, final 5. You've got this. 4 and 3. Last 2. Bring your knees into your chest. Rock yourself up to that seated position. Feet come right behind you. Come into your all four. 15 seconds, that's it. Walk into your plank. You bring right knee to that left elbow, left to your right. It's not a mountain climber. You're just bringing your knees in, finishing out your obliques here. Tap and tap. Go 10, 9, 8, 7. Good. 6. If it feels better, just go to center. For 4, 3, 2, on 1. Hold center. Lift your hips up nice and high. And press your heels back to that mat. You made it. Hold there for 3. Hold there for 2. Start to walk your feet into your hands, hands into your feet. Grab your opposite elbows, tiny little rock from side to side. Full body, but slow today. Release those elbows. Roll yourself all the way up to that top. Reach your hands up overhead for me. All the way up, soft back bend. And then that great big bow to yourself. You made it.